You got it.
Two words that I would use to describe Nathan is a light and a joy.
Caring and diligent.
Favorite person. He is my favorite person on this entire planet.
I think he's very smart in his own way.
Nathan is love.
So we have 4 children. The first child, Sarah Grace, when she was about 2 months along, a tri-screen test came back positive for Down syndrome. As it turned out, when she was born, everything was fine. She was typical healthy. And so as Allison carried Emily Faith and Noah James, every time she was about a month to due, I'd see this little girl with Down syndrome at church. And I always cry out to the Lord, Lord, I want a typical baby, I want a healthy baby, don't want a baby with Down syndrome. So then we were trying to decide if we were going to have another baby. And Allison had a miscarriage after Noah. Allison said, well, should we just stop trying? And I was like, well, I had a dream that we were going to have another baby. It was going to be a boy, and his name was going to be Nathan. We got pregnant. Then later, about a month before Nathan was born, I saw that little girl in the church. And my response to God was not, I don't want a baby with Down syndrome. It was, Lord, if that's your will. So when Nathan was born, I was looking at him and something didn't look quite right. I went home that night and pulled out all the pictures of all the babies when they were just born to try to compare to the pictures I just taken of Nathan.
I was in the room just being quiet, and I had a really strong sensation of God just letting me know that He was with me and that He saw me. And I just remember that it was so strong, it was almost annoying. It was like, okay, God, you see me. It was just like, okay. But it was moments after that the doctor came in the room and told me that they suspected that Nathan had Down syndrome.
And next morning, Allison called me up and she was crying. And I said, is it Down syndrome? And she said, yes. So I immediately went to the hospital, and our senior pastor's wife was there. So she said that morning when she was praying, the Lord had put on her heart that Nathan completed our family. And that's pretty cool because there's 7 people in our family. Nathan was born 7 years to the day, almost the hour that Sarah Grace was born. They say when you have a child with special needs, it's like planning on a trip to England and ending up in Paris. It's still great, it's just different.
For me, it was actually even great because my world before Nathan was like this, and after Nathan was like this. Because I never had space in my life for people with special needs before. It's been a great thing for me personally, and it's been a beautiful thing to watch my children grow up with someone with special needs and never have what I had, which was ignorance.
If I didn't have Nathan, my outlook on people with special needs would be completely different.
But ever since Nathan has come into our family and my life, every time I see anybody with special needs, my heart just like blows up because I'm so excited.
I've learned how to better deal with kids with special needs. I understand the right way to treat them, not treat them like not humans.
He always makes me so happy. Every time I see him, I'm like, Nathan! And I just like attack him because I'm like, so cute.
Whenever anyone's sad around the house or anything like that, Nathan will always come up to you and he'll give you a hug and he'll be like, happy with 2 thumbs up.
Nathan will come up to me just out of the blue and tell me that God made me special. I really truly take that to heart because I know that he's saying that probably for a greater purpose than he even knows.
I did have one friend that kind of disappeared out of my life when she found out that we had a baby with Down syndrome. And I found that sad that she doesn't know how much of a blessing someone with Down syndrome is to have in your life. How much joy, how much love, how much happiness, how much appreciation for small things that there is in a life with someone that has Down syndrome.